What's up guys, Marble here bringing you another review video. This time it is of the Jarv Advantage smartwatch and fitness tracker. This is the packaging it's going to come with. It's also going to come with this, which is a proprietary charger. As you can see, there's two little rings here. I'll be showing you the watch in a minute, and you kind of close that down, put it into a USB powered, either your laptop or a powered USB wall adapter, and it's going to charge your device. It's also include instructions. Alright, so here is the watch itself. As you can see, as soon as you get it, kind of has a brass goldish look to the casing. It has a black rubberish band with a bunch of different ways that you can adjust it so it's going to fit any size hand. This is actually one of the cons of this watch. I'll talk about that later. It has one single button, you press it and it's going to turn on the screen so you can go everywhere. So I'll just start with the screen design and what it is once you get it. So as you can see, you press it once and it's going to go onto here. So this is going to show you a couple of different things. It's going to show you the time in seconds, and then it's going to show you the battery life left. It's going to show you the date. It's going to show you how much of the way of the day is done. It's going to show you your connection to your phone and also what mode you're in. Press it again, it's going to be a pedometer. One more time, it's going to be fat or calories burned. One more time, it's going to be a UV sensor. Now hold down that button and you can switch modes. So this is sleep mode with the little moon, and that means that it's going to disconnect from your phone, and then it's also going to put it into sleep mode, so it's going to track your sleep, and then it's also going to have your alarm if you have one set. Press it again, it's going to go into fitness mode. It's going to think that you're going to be working out. It's going to start a timer up. It's going to reset all this and also track your miles that you've walked. So it's going to track your fitness. One more time, and it's going to be this, which is just a little smart alarm. If you have one set, it's going to time you, and in an hour, it's kind of like a power nap. So in an hour, it's going to buzz and wake you up. So if you need to take a little nap or you need a stopwatch or timer, then that's the mode you're going to go to. So you had to download this app. As you can see, it's called I Got You Life. I have a Samsung Galaxy S5. It works, great on my phone right now. In the certain builds it's at. Right now it's disconnected. I'll connect it in a second so you guys can see how to do that. But it's going to tell you it's connected up there. It's going to tell you it's sunny outside, of course, and then it's going to tell you the battery life. Here's just events. So when you wake up or you're sleeping, it's going to tell you how you slept. And then this is the main screen, so it's going to tell you how many steps you've walked today, how many calories you burned today, how much sleep you got. It's gonna you can start your workout by clicking there, and then a UV index. If you're connected to your watch, it's gonna get you UV index level, so you guys can see how much sun you're getting. And then you can switch back to yesterday and the day before, and you can switch it all up. As you can see, my stats are changing for different days. Now, you can press this button, you can go to workout to start a workout. Fitness Pal, so if you connect to Facebook or your friend has this watch, you can, kind of sync together. There's a silent alarm, so this is what I use to wake up in the morning now. So I'm going to set it, and it's pretty much going to vibrate a little bit, maybe for around, I think it does it for around like 30 seconds, and then it stops. So that's the one con I have about this. It's going to stop vibrating, and it's not going to do it again. I could feel the alarm and wake up, and then maybe 5 minutes, and then maybe I'm not really awake and I go back to sleep. It's not going to wake you up again, so that's what I don't like about that. But it works pretty well. Just make sure that you set your alarm on your phone as a backup. And then there's notifications, so you can set what apps are going to be notified. You're going to get notifications from. It's going to vibrate a little bit once you get a notification. I really like this feature, when I'm in class or I'm doing something, I'm in a meeting, and I get a text that I really need to read, but it's kind of rude to take out your phone. I can just glance at my watch and read a few of the letters. You can back up all the data on here to your Google account if you want. You can change your settings, so you can change your birth date and all that, your steps, your calorie goals, auto sleeping, so I have it auto slept, from 1 a.m. to around when I wake up usually. You can sync it with your Google Fit, and you can change a bunch of different settings. I recommend turning off UV alert, because as soon as you walk out in the sun, it's going to tell you that you need sunscreen, or it's going to give you an alert. I mean, really, once it gets sunny outside, it's just like, oh, it's too sunny for you and stuff like that. I really don't like that. You can change the units amount, different things like that. And then there's about and guide. So let's look at the steps amount. So this is pretty much what a graphing is going to look like. I've been using this for about 10 days now, maybe 2 weeks, and it's going to show you all these graphs. So it's going to show you, I've walked 10 steps at this amount of time. I've walked, 100 steps here. I was in class for a lot of this time, so I wasn't walking very much today. But then I can check Thursday. I walked a lot. I actually ran here. That's when I was doing a little workout, and it was very intense. So it's going to tell you all that information. You can click right here, and it's going to do calories burned and fat burned. So this bases it, calories burned and all that. It's basing it off your walking schedule. So it's not really, I take a fitness class, and I'm doing, push-ups and stuff like that. But it's not really calculating that. It's calculating how many steps I take. So, I walk a half a mile or whatever during my fitness class, but that's what it thinks I'm walking. I can go here and check my sleep schedule, which is actually really cool. As you can see, I had some excellent sleep there. Sunday, I only have 5 hours of sleep, very poor. But as you can see, it shows you this is a light sleep, the green's the REM sleep, yellow I'm awake, and the dark blue is deep sleep. So as you can see here, Wednesday I had some excellent sleep and different things like that. And then you can track it for your weeks if you need to. So that's pretty much the settings that you need. I would show you a notification right now. Alright, so I'm going to do a little test email to myself so you guys can see how the notifications appear on emailing. So here we go. I just emailed myself. And as you can see, it pops up like that. So when you get emails, it's just going to tell you the person's actual name of the email. It's not going to tell you anything else. You can't see the contents of the email, and you can't see the subject header. Still works pretty well if you're just, need to see if you're waiting for an email and you see the person's name and to check it, or you can just dismiss it like that. For texts, it's going to be a little bit different. So it's going to actually show you the person's name or the phone number up top, and then it's going to show you some text. It's going to show maybe the first 5 or 6 words, depending on how big the words are. Maybe you can sometimes if someone's texting me, my friend maybe is picking me up, I can see their name, and then I can see that they say that they're here, So that's still a pretty good option for this because of the small screen size. They fit what they can. So I really love this watch. I've been wearing it for about 10 days straight, which is really rare for me because I have a lot of watches. I like to switch them out, but me wearing this for a long time is pretty nice. I wish I could get a smaller version, maybe for my as a bracelet, and then I could still wear my other watches that I like to wear a lot. But the only cons I can see is that the alarm, the silent alarm, does not kind of wake you up after 5 minutes if you're not awake yet or whatever, which I think they can do in an update. I'm not sure if they need to make like a version 2 of the watch. And then the other problem is this band. It's really hard to put on. It takes some skill, I guess I could say. But after a week or so of doing this, I had to take it off in the shower because it's not waterproof. Make sure you do that. That's the only time I take this off in the past few 10 days or so. And I've only had to charge it once. I forgot to mention the battery life, but I've only had to charge it once in the past 10 days. So that's amazing battery life, especially since I've had it connected to my phone about 24/7. And it's been tracking my sleep and everything. I haven't taken it off at all, only for when I shower. And it's still connected to my phone when you do that. I just took it off my wrist. So I really like it. The band's the problem. I don't like it's pretty hard to put on. I'm not going to remove the star or anything because you can just take this band off and put a new one on. I actually bought a leather band that I think is going to be work a lot better, but I just haven't had the time to put it on yet. So yeah, definitely recommend getting this watch if you're looking for a nice smartwatch. It's at a good price too. So this has been another review video. Marble out.